The year is 1936, 3 years before the Second World War would begin in our timeline. At this point in time, the South Slavs were united under Yugoslavia. The Eastern Slavs were under communist rule of the USSR. The Czechs and Slovaks were in a union known as Czechoslovakia, leaving Poland to be the only Slavic nation not in a union. So Poland constructs a plan of pan-Slavism by uniting the Western Slavs under one banner, Zapadoslavia, with their future plan uniting the South Slavs and the Eastern Slavs, making one gigantic Slavic state. And that is why I will be playing as Poland today, in Age of History 2. Our country is officially a parliamentary republic, but currently it is under Ignacy Mościcki as an authoritarian regime, so let's replace him with an even bigger nationalist. But to do that, we will have to go through civil war. After our victory in the Polish Civil War, we have boosted the morale of our people and they are now willing to fight for their country. Our first goal will be to ask Czechoslovakia to voluntarily join us. The Czechoslovaks refused, so we will have to go to war with them. After many battles and months, Czechoslovakia was fully occupied by Poland and annexed into the new Zapadoslavian state. After the formation of the Zapadoslavian state, which literally means West Slavs, much like Yugoslavia means South Slavs, they sought out to annex Serbia, Silesia, Pomerania, Eastern Prussia, and many other regions, as they also had a high Slavic population, but that would mean war with Germany, which was also fascist at the time, led by a certain Austrian painter who drove a dolphin. After the victory of the Slavs in the war with Germany, they annexed all Slavic lands and even puppeted and balkanized the rest of Germany into many smaller countries, all led by the dictator of Zapadoslavia, that later goes by the name of Novalhia. No Varhia. Novarhia had crowned himself a few months prior as the king of Zapadoslavia, despite it being a fascist regime instead of a monarchy. To annex the southern Slavs, he would need to pass through Hungary, so he went to war. Hungary was a simple roadblock that got instantly conquered, and then it's time for Yugoslavia and Bulgaria. Novarhia would send a proposal to both countries.
Join me and we shall rule together as one big Slavic state, with me as your king. You will all have regional autonomy for the separate ethnic groups.
No, we would like to keep our independence, and you can't do anything to stop it.
You underestimate me. Your combined forces can't even do a scratch to mine. Good luck. There is no one that can ruin my plans now.
Hi.
Oh shit.
The Zapadoslavian regime was taking full control of all the lands once controlled by the mighty Union of Soviet Socialist Republics and has annexed Ukraine and Belarus into Zapadoslavia and made the rest a Russian autonomy state, thus forming Slavia, a giant fascist dictatorship which had only given out human rights to the Slavs and enslaved the others. Many people would try to flee to the west but would be unsuccessful. Thank you everyone for watching this video. If you enjoy it, do leave a like and comment down below. What do you want to see next? Thanks for jerking off, for stopping by.